So, in the last video on the eBay Buy It Now sales update, I was going to be doing a update on a new feedback I got. I got 3 new feedbacks earlier at 11:55, and then later I got a new feedback to 11:56. And I'm going to share that with you right now. Now, because of all the auctions I've been running, that have, all the bids on and traffic to my store, all the watchers on the auctions, all the bidders, selling these really hot selling items, it's really brought a lot of traffic to my store. And I've been, listing a bunch of hot signs. I've been selling some older items I've had on sale. I've been putting old stale items on sale. Selling. I sold the Giant Crankshaft. I sold 3 WWE cards. The same buyer, and selling the items I've been sitting in my store for a while. They're putting them on sale and taking offers on them to move them, or selling them for full price like he's a Giant Crankshaft. But anyways, let's see what my newest feedback is about. I'm at 11:56 feedback right there. Oops. Let's actually go to feedback here. As promised, is the unopened Covant Clean hand sanitizer, 1 gallon Senior's alcohol refill for a dispenser, $16.79 free shipping each. That is my newest feedback. So I got 2 feedbacks off of the hand sanitizer in the same day. So I was doing it earlier, and with the items that just recently got delivered, and the items that I have up for sale, if each individual listing, and then the 103 extra in the case of the 103 extra hand sanitizer, because it's the 1 which you need for a listing. Just need quantity of 1 for a listing, and then an extra 2 of the John Deere tractors, like the HO scale. I have 3 of 1 and I have 1, so 2 extras. And then I have the 4 auctions I have scheduled for Sunday night. That is so including those, I have I was going to get close to about 1,300 feedback. I would, if I'd be at $12.98, $12.99, 1,300. If maybe that's if 35% of the buyers leave feedback, which usually get about 1 every 30% to 1 in every 3. And then I leave a no in there, so maybe it's 1 every 3, maybe 35-40% buyers leave feedback. More buyers are apt to leave feedback, and more buyers are apt to contact you instead of just hey, leaving a negative feedback unnamed. They're actually apt to contact you about something, problems that are happening. They're actually apt to. So I have I am going to and then if I get multiple orders, multiple items from the same person, multiple hand sanitizers sell the same person, or you have multiple WB cards sell the same person, multiple parts, multiple auctions, that only counts as 1. You see multiple positive feedbacks as received as seller, but in terms of the number, in terms of eBay seller number, 1150, in the case where it says 1156, you only get 1 per buyer per 7 days. So if they buy an item, they could buy like the case of 3 items, and that number only increases 1 time. You know, because it's per 7 days. You only get 1 positive feedback per 7 days. Because then that gives you time for the buyer maybe to gives you time to ship the amount, package them, and ship it out, and for it to be received by the buyer, and then the buyer will and then the buyer will get the item, and then they'll receive it. And because they ordered all once, eBay knows that probably it's gonna be like shipped out, and they do that because if you order multiple items, but they're they're one at a time. They're not like all combined into one sale, into one transaction on eBay. They don't want, then you get like 3 positive feedbacks of the sale, and it's really not 3. The spring would increase 3 times, and really when it should increase 1 time, because the number should go to only 1 sale. But it does say like feedback received as seller, and that number would go up 3 times if that person would be positive feedback. But the seller number 1156 in parentheses only go up 1 time, 1157. The same as a buyer. If you leave feedback for a buyer, I leave feedback for a buyer immediately after they buy, automatically use the auto feedback, and then eBay goes through like so many different messages that they have, and eBay goes through them. eBay picks one out automatically to send to the buyer for feedback. So that's what I do, for feedback. And then if the buyer say has 100 feedback, their number won't go up to 103. It'll go up to only 101. But you left the buyer 3 positive feedbacks. It'll only go up as 1, just because it's 1 order. Because even though it's 3 different items on 3 different transactions, it's really 1 order, because eBay knows that some buyers may not combine, might do only one item per transaction, but they want to order multiple items. Maybe they're sending you offers, maybe it's through auctions, and they're in at different times of the day, during at different times. Or you have the instant payment blast offers, so that's part of it too,